You know what? This might be a huge mistake. Hey everybody, Brick and Brood here, down in the Lego room right now, and it's time to be moving Ninjago out of the way so we can get a better look at the extension I added to it. Would have been a lot better if I got more footage of it before I put it back into the city, or put it into the city, but I didn't. And now I'm thinking about how much work it's going to be to move Ninjago completely out of the way. So I've rethought this, and I came up with a solution. I'm gonna grab that table right over there because there's only a few sets on top of it, and I'm gonna bring it over here. One kick about that is it only has 2 legs on it. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna slide it into this perfect little spot right here. Keep saying right here. And should be good to go. So this is what it looks like when I'm in the room moving around. Get a nice view of my back. I really didn't think there was this much stuff over here. There's like 1,000 little items. All right, we're still recording. Rock and roll. Oh. I thought it would be the same height. What's going on here? Oh. It's the wood in between. Okay. Well, I have my table over here, and I was thinking about sliding Ninjago right over because it's not attached to the extension. The extension's loose, but I do have the road now pinned in to Ninjago to help give it some support in this one section. And oh wait, maybe not. No, it's definitely pinned in there. I'm gonna move this out of the way just in case. Don't want that to fall. That's like worst case scenario. I think it's a brick and a plate for that exact height. But I'm just gonna leave it. All right. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Let's put this view off me and over on to the city. See if we can get some actual movement here. You know what? This might be a huge mistake. Whew. That was sketchy, not a good idea. I'm happy with this. Very good. Very, very good. All right, here you guys go. This is the platform extension for Ninjago for our train tracks. This is what I came up with here. Instead of it being one straight level across, I ended up doing kind of a 2-tier with a little bit lower there, and then goes a little bit higher here. Lines up perfectly with the this side right here, this edge, and this edge down here. One issue that I had with having Ninjago butted up against the wall was I was not able to get to my battery packs. So now I built these battery pack holders inside the extension, topped off with some plates that I can easily remove so that I can turn on the battery packs to get the power running in Ninjago. And actually you can see here we got the Ninjago main buildings separated from the Ninjago Temple Sanctuary, I think I'm calling this. So there's nothing too complicated with this build here. It's pretty simple. On either end, I have some rock work to hide the extension interior here. The interior consists of these girders just holding up the 2 different platforms. Each platform is about 3 plates in thickness, but they're all overlap so that it's really strong. So I don't have any qualms about pushing down at any portion of this top platform here or over here as well. I can add anything I want as far as more details. So here's the platform that I came up with for the train station. It's nothing too complicated. It has this really long staircase that actually goes perfectly to the front entrance of this temple, the top of the stairs there. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple. You can see that it's actually not touching right now. I had an issue when I put the platform into the city, and you can see here as well, I was off by 1 stud. So I had to pull the train track up, and so it's just kind of resting here, I think. Just kind of loose right now. I am going to have to move those over, but that's not a big deal. So I just kind of goes to show that maybe be a little bit more careful before you start placing things in the city 100%, because I thought I was good to go, but nope, I was off by 1 stud, and you can see it here. And actually, look at this one. I had it off by 1 stud to the left, and also 1 stud to the front. So that's 1 stud to the left, this one's 1 stud to the left, and 1 to the front. So that's gonna be altered here soon. But you can tell it's nice and strong, no issues, and it's connected all the way to the train station right over there to that track. And here's the end to the train track. I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it looks really neat. And I also have this little extension here that when you want to put trains onto the track, you just roll it up this ramp and it goes perfectly onto the track. So that's a lot easier to get a train onto the track. All right, I'll try to get you a view from this side over here. You can see it's capped off there. Got the train station, got the little section for the battery packs there and there. All right, now it's time to get this thing put back together, which is a lot easier said than done. So let's do a time lapse in case something happens.
Thanks for making it to the last section of this video. I really appreciate it. Before I put everything back together, I put on the Ninjago train platform and line up the columns for the train track before securing it down. This now allows me to start moving back the rest of the city, starting with the newest section, the Krusty Burger, which will be an upcoming video series on our channel. I have to line everything up and also secure the pins. I don't always pin everything in, however, when it comes to roads, I usually tend to. Now I can easily move in a couple of buildings and line up the temple sanctuary, this time correctly with the rest of the city. The final section of the buildings will be the toughest to get back into place. I first line up the bottom supports that will be used to keep up the front of our display. I decided that taking the Ninjago City building off first would be a lot easier and safer to get the buildings back into place. Once I get the big section back into place, I can easily place the last building and push everything back together.
Here you can see that the Orient Express can line right up with the train station. And as well, one thing I never showed you before was I have these little rock panels that I can remove, and I have a battery pack underneath there. And I actually have these in 2 locations underneath the train where I can get to them, and I can light up Ninjago. So check it out, everybody. This is the first time since Ninjago's been back here in our room. The kids and I brought it out to Bricks in the Six and had an awesome time showing it off there in the public. But since it's been back here, the battery packs were in a location where I could not reach them. So with the addition to the train track behind Ninjago, I was able to extend the battery pack onto that section and hide them underneath some rock paneling. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's another addition to be showing you here. So there you guys go.
Thanks for watching this video, and remember to make time for yourselves, your family, and your Lego. Take care.
Hey everybody, Brick and Brew. Wait, let's get the hat backwards on this one. Represent the Virgin Islands are. All right, does it look good? Good enough, eh?